Welcome to another presentation at the East Trade Winds, hosted by Bernie Franz Grote and Wayne Pratt. The presentation today is titled Secrets to Extraordinary LinkedIn Success. Our guest is Daniel Alfon. Daniel joined LinkedIn back in early 2004 and has learned the platform inside and out, often the hard way. After making just about every mistake you can think of, he's turned those lessons into a clear strategy that helps his clients see real, organic results. Today, Daniel shares exclusive insights, interviews, and advanced LinkedIn strategies through his website, danielalfon.com, helping professionals grow their presence with intention and impact.
Since we joined the East Trade Winds, over 5,000 people have joined LinkedIn. Every second, 3 people sign up. So we now have over 1 billion users. And I'd like to focus on one slide. And the only reason I feel I could speak about it is that I made all the possible mistakes in the book. I joined LinkedIn early in 2004, and I made a ton of mistakes. In this slide, I highlight 5 common myths, and feel free to stop me and ask any questions while I go along. On the left are what people think is important, and on the right, things that really matter. So many companies and many executives start with thinking that their company page is the vehicle that will lead into revenues, into partnerships, and into sales, while in fact, our individual profile is way more important. For solopreneurs, you basically create a company page and you forget about it. You can post every 3 months if you like, but if I had to make a guess, anyone here would find that we have 10 times more followers or more connections on our individual profile than we have on our page. It goes for East Winds, it goes for most people. So we need to focus on our individual profiles. Very quickly, 3 questions. 1, who's our ideal reader? Most of us would say our ideal prospect or the client. So it could be someone thinking about launching a podcast, could be an executive who wants to make sure their team is more aligned, or it could be some other business issue. First question, who's our ideal reader? Second question, if we could make our ideal reader visit our profile, what action would we like them to perform? That would usually be get in touch with us and schedule a call, schedule an interview, schedule something. And are we making it as easy for them as possible to discover us, to see that we're the solution to the problem, and to reach us? So focus on our profile. Second point here is quality versus quantity. Many misconceptions here. And I think you need to pick and to make a choice. Ask yourself this question. If in 5 years' time you needed to pick one, would you rather be the most connected or the best connected? Let me say that again. If you had to pick one, most or best connected? If you're most connected, it gives you exposure. If you're best connected, you get more referrals. If you try to have it both ways, you will end with very marginal exposure, and you will dilute or pollute the quality of your network, jeopardizing the quality of referrals you may make. That's the reason I asked if you had to pick one. Exposure doesn't start with thousands of followers. Exposure today starts with tens of thousands of followers. So pick one. Would you rather get referrals, or are you into advertising? If you have 40,000 connections, then you'll have exposure. But you can be successful with 40 or 400 connections, and you may have 5,000 without seeing any revenues from LinkedIn. The metrics are the real life metrics, not the LinkedIn metrics, but our banking account. Quality over quantity. Third point, especially pertinent to see exactly when we studied or when we work. So we need to change the way we perceive our profile. It's not a CV. when we're not job seekers. Think of it as a website. And we import or duplicate or create content on our profile, on our LinkedIn profile, that needs to highlight why we're the solution to people's problems. And we have a great amount of content on our website. So all we have to do is run some digital portfolio inventory, pick the content that works best, that has long shelf life, and highlight that through our LinkedIn profile and through the way we share across LinkedIn. Quickly, two final points. Advertising, I'm not sure when was the last time I clicked on any ad on LinkedIn, probably years ago. Advertising is very expensive, and basically it's like being admitted to American Idol and saying, I don't want to sing, I'd like to pay for an ad in the break. It doesn't make sense. Everyone is consuming content on LinkedIn. Pick the content that works for your prospect. And what I found is that the best content is top of funnel educational content. So ask yourself, what questions are my prospects struggling with? And can I educate them and help them make a baby step from point A to point B? And by that time, they will see that there is a whole C and D and E, and then you don't have to buy, you don't have to sell, they want to buy. So help them move and gain more knowledge and think of you as a trusted advisor who could help them move to the next stage. Last point, dollars versus time. You don't have to invest in LinkedIn. You don't have to pay for a premium account unless you're using LinkedIn really 24/7. What you have to do is invest time. So instead of binging LinkedIn for a weekend and forget about it for 6 months, if you could dedicate maybe 10 minutes a week to check what happened to your network, in the long term, it would be a lot easier and a lot stronger than visiting LinkedIn in 6 months' time and spending hours on end about it and forgetting about it when we have enough clients or anything like that. So you don't have to invest money. You do have to invest the time. And what works is usually consistent. So you don't have to ask yourself, what is the minimal amount of time I can commit to 3 months down the road? If it's 10 minutes, do 10 minutes. If you can't afford 10 minutes a week for your career and your business, leave the LinkedIn platform. That's the slide I wanted to share with you.
Unlock the full potential of networking with East Trade Winds. Are you eager to connect with our esteemed guest speaker and delve deeper into the ever-expanding universe of connections? Simply scan the QR code now and embark on a journey of endless opportunities. Join us at East Trade Winds, where we gather online via Zoom every Tuesday from 8 to 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Whether you're a seasoned professional or just starting out, you're welcome to connect with us. Seize the moment, register for free, and start exploring today. Fancy sharing your insights as a guest speaker? We're looking for you. Reach out to Wayne Pratt to ignite your speaking journey. Email him at wayne@motivateyou.ca or connect with Wayne on LinkedIn. Don't wait. Take action and be a part of a global community that's shaping the future of business networking.